4200 रिलीजन है. 4200 रिलीजन. कौन सा सबसे अच्छा लगता है?
I don't like to pick favorites. Buddhism is very accepting. I know there's like Buddhist politics. I'm not measuring.
Oops. That's quite a bit.
Too much. I'm nervous.
And that will help you with your nervousness. Oh, cheers.
To the revolution.
To the revolution? I am not a revolutionary though. I know you are, but I'm so not a revolutionary. I'm a conformist. I will conform to capitalism. I will conform to anything that the government lays upon me. I'm a little bitch.
I'm a rebel.
You're a rebel. That's nice. So, Molly Ray. Molly Ray. You know, Ray is actually a Hindi word used in a lot of Hindi songs. I want you to learn Hindi just so that you know how cool it is to just go, "Oh, Molly Ray." Ray? I don't even know what Ray means in Hindi. No, no. I know what you're trying to say. Raha hai is a whole different word. Ray is anyway. You've been learning Hindi. So what was that? You've been learning Hindi lately. So how would you say welcome to my home? I think you're doing a good job.
I'm gonna say it wrong.
Please.
Dhanyavad mera ghar.
You said Dhanyavad mera ghar. This is why I like it. No, this is why I like it because what you're trying to say, Dhanyavad means thank you and mera ghar means my home. So you're just saying thank you, my home.
I can't remember how to say welcome.
Welcome is actually a very difficult word for you to remember. Welcome is what? Swagatam.
Swagatam?
Swagatam is Sanskrit. So swagat. So you would say swagat hai mere ghar mein. Swagat hai mere ghar mein.
Swagat hai mere ghar mein.
I like the fact that you're learning Hindi because you bring a whole different perspective to Hindi. You know English, and now that you're learning Hindi, you use the same aspects from American English to speak in Hindi. I remember when I got to your home, you wanted to say welcome to my home, but you actually said dhanyavad ghar mein.
That's just because I didn't know the word for welcome.
So you said dhanyavad. That's interesting because dhanyavad means thank you. So you're still being grateful. You're showing respect that, oh, thank you that you visited me or something like that.
Yeah.
But you want to be welcoming and you were welcoming in that sense. So I think it doesn't really matter what you said was right or wrong, grammatically right or wrong, but you were setting the point across. Isn't that what language is all about? I have not been making a lot of videos on this channel lately. There was a time where I was posting videos almost every second day. You know, now that I've started, now like I'm recording a video right now, I think that there is this weird thing that happens when you put a camera on, right? There's just I feel like even right now I don't feel like I'm there's that there's yeah, I know there's something that okay right now if I were to tell you the camera is not on, we'll be a different person.
Yeah. Probably do something weird.
I think that's something to think about. We now know that there's going to be a footage of us doing all of this that makes us a little weird.
Be held accountable.
Some memory of us out there of doing shit. So now we become more like, oh, I want to, look back at myself and feel good about myself rather than bad. And that gets us a little anxious. Is that what it is?
Right. We don't want to be canceled.
I mean, okay, forget about this being posted on the internet. Let's say if you're not posting this on YouTube or or a public platform, let's just say you're just posting it on your Instagram where you have a couple of your friends and it's not going to be public. Yet you would change a bit.
Reflection and perception. I see myself seeing myself. It's a Buddhist book. I don't remember who.
Okay, I talk
Bodhisattva.
Bodhisattva. I talk a lot about religion and shit on my channel. I know you have been very inclined, if that's the right word, towards spirituality and religion. It's so funny. Even when you laugh, I have to like do that. Oh, she's laughing. Can you hear her laugh? But anyway, so religion. What is your favorite religion? That's such a stupid question, in my opinion. But what's your favorite religion and why? I know it's a hard question. There's about 4,200 religions out there. So 4,200 religion है. 4200 religion, कौन सा सबसे अच्छा लगता है?
I don't like to pick favorites. Buddhism is very accepting. I know there's like Buddhist politics, and even they are strapping bombs on themselves and doing inappropriate things. So-called Buddhists, which I don't think are actually following Buddhist principles, but I like that inherently they say that all religions are encompassed by Buddhism, and it is the peak, whereas other religions are somewhere else on the mountain. Hopefully they still get a great view.
Buddhism, even though people who are probably the religious leaders of Buddhism are not, is that what you meant? They're not as Buddhist as they claim to be.
A lot of political chaos that's polluting.
And that's exactly what my deal is with religion, is that growing up in India, okay, everybody's religious. Even people who say they're not religious are religious. So I have sort of, started to create a distance between me and religion, because I think there's such a social aspect of religion that is bound to bring some chaos,
I'm a socialist.
Okay. And and do you want to expand?
Third party, Green Party. More than 60% of Americans in the United States of America would vote third party if they were not dissuaded by the fact that there are so many third parties and therefore their vote would mean nothing. So they vote for the same old two-party dualism that is.
No. I totally agree. It's something very similar is going on in India as well. We have these two parties, Congress and BJP. Even though there's this third party, AAP, that just AAP means you. You see, yeah,
Cute.
yeah, that's a good name. I know. Its full form is Aam Aadmi Party. Aam Aadmi means common man. Yeah.
Party.
Party is no, it's an English word. They use an English word for that. You were sharing about this idea of bliss, be less, which I think is just, it sounds like be less doesn't mean that there has to be a relation in it. But what do you think about this?
Or like bliss. Bless.
Oh, bless. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Blessed. May you be less. It's like, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you should be.
More.
Yeah, be more is what I would say. I think we're already being less.
Will you be enough?
Be enough. No, I think that's sort of like putting pressure. Right? Yeah, it's sort of putting pressure on you. Like, at least be enough. Yeah, I think be less. Sure, be less, whatever. But just bless you. Be less, you. Uh, things that people do with words and they try to make sense. But like there was this, confident or attitude. If A is 1 and B is 2, and you give numbers to all the alphabets, so attitude turns out to be 100. So a lot of people go, oh, attitude is what you need, because if you add all the numbers, it's 100%, and you're giving your 100% when you have a good attitude. It's like, no, that's bullshit. You visited India when you were 19. I have lived in India my whole life till I was 24. How was that experience for you? Would you like to shed some light upon it, if you would?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. That's nice. Do you know how to say that in Hindi? Because I know you've been learning Hindi a lot.
बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा.
That's impressive. That's grammatically correct. In India, like, a lot of people are very conscious about their English not being grammatically correct, because there's a big sector of Indians that are not able to speak English correctly, and they're almost like downgraded for that, almost like ashamed that they cannot. I wouldn't look down upon someone just because they're not able to speak the right English. What do you think about that? It's a very common thing all across the world. Sorry, there you go.
You fake it till you make it.
You fake it till you make it. But what if you're not able to fake it? Should it matter that much, is what I'm trying to say.
Grammar?
Yeah.
Almost no one knows grammar.
Yeah, I know, right? There's just so many native English speakers who are not grammatically correct so often.
Even on Duolingo, I'll type in the English translation and it will not be what Duolingo wants me to type. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't say it like that. And I was born speaking English. Well, not born, but
सवाल जो मैं पूछूं तभी तो मैं इंसान हूं दुनिया को मैं